Hey everyone, Claudia here from Lighting Clarity. Friday's message from Spirit. So, what message does Spirit have for you this week? So, we have three archangels that are coming through with your message. We have Archangel Michael, or Archangel Gabriel, or Archangel Haniel. Which archangel do you feel has a very poignant message for you? Without further ado, let's bring in Archangel Michael for those of you who have chosen him. Thanks, everyone. So have Archangel Michael very gently coming in. He's also known as the life purpose angel, not just the protection angel. He comes in with a deep sense of strength. As it's growing stronger and stronger, he's bringing his energy around each of your energy fields. He talks about working with the energy of solar light, having that as a crystal, working with that perhaps over the next week or so. He's making me feel over the next 2 to 3 weeks. Solar light is known as the angel that helps, is the crystal that helps with the third eye, also brings in a sense of confidence. So for those of you who are needing to make some decisions, it's going to help with your intuitions, he's making me feel. So Michael is making me feel don't settle. Some of you tend to settle. It's like this will do or this is enough. He says we want you to stand up and hold yourselves in higher self-esteem and reach higher for what is that you are desiring for you, whether this is more happiness within your life, whether this is a more abundant life, whatever the words are for you that you're needing. He says we're needing to bring more fuel into each of your lives. So this comes from the energy of abundance. We want to bring in more abundant fuel into your life, is what is making me feel. You all could feel a lot happier, he says. There could be I'm feeling like an extra level of happiness can come in, lifting yourselves up into that level. Some of you have kind of run out of mojo walking forwards. You've kind of run out of your own energies, and we understand this. He says we want you to start planting some of the seeds that you have for yourselves. He says we want you to start inquiring around you as to what it is what resources are there that you can draw on that can help you with what it is that you're needing. He's also talking about the energy of movement, joining either Tai Chi classes or a yoga or something that requires your body to move. He's also showing me some of you are moving into more of a healing field where you're learning some new healing tools. So whether this is Reiki or whatever this is, I'm also seeing access bars with some of you. He says, we want you to move your body. There's something about you moving your body, and there's something about you inquiring and going into new spiritual courses that's really going to lift your energy. It's also going to open the third eye and bring in more of a sense of joy. And I'm feeling this at the back mental template coming in. He says you are here to strive. You are here to grow. You're here to enjoy life as well. And part of that enjoyment is tasting different palettes, is trying new things, is not believing that all you have is all you'll ever get. He says it is time for you to expand more into what is there. And this is his encouragement. He says this is his motivation for you. He says, and when you try this new thing, when you move and expand into just bringing one new hobby in to your life, whatever this is, he says this will bring in the abundance that is needed, that's going to push you into different arenas and allow those new platforms to come in for you. Interesting. It sounds similar to what was said in the newsletter this week that I sent out on a Friday. I'm going to thank Archangel Michael for coming in. And those of you who chose Archangel Gabriel, let's bring Archangel Gabriel in. And here is Archangel Gabriel stepping forward, bringing in a deep sense of peace and joy into each of you. So Gabriel also talks about a crystal here. He's talking about the energy of citrine. So the energy of citrine is the energy of abundance and prosperity. Feeling that deep reverence. He talks about the energy of feeling spirit within your life, feeling a deep reverence, feeling that there is help behind the scenes. He says, I walk with many of you who have picked me. I am here assisting you actively with what it is that you are requesting help for you have asked for help, and your help has not gone unheard. He says, for some of you, there are some hurdles that you need to move through, and there are some hard points that some of you are at within your lives. He says, I am assisting you with moving through those, and you will move through them. He says, for some, it's been a short period of time. For others, it's been a long one. He says that the sun is coming in, the light is coming in for you. So there's light at the end of the tunnel here with this, and you will break through those barriers. That's good to hear. He's using those words. He says others of you have made a decision to go your own way. So he shows me some of you are moving elsewhere, whether you're moving out of the area in which you're in, whether you're moving out of a family home, in whatever dynamics that family home is, whether you're moving out of a job. I'm also feeling some of you moving out of a state and perhaps going abroad to perhaps study or to work. There's some sort of major shifts for some of you. There's a small angle of you, they're the words I'm going to use, that's what it makes me feel, that are moving into that area, that those opportunities are coming up and you're aware of it because you've been wondering, what else can I do to shift where I'm at? Because there needs to be a shake-up in some of your lives in order to bring in breakthroughs as well. There's something more some of you are looking for, and you're aware that abroad or moving out of the family home or moving into a new job or whatever this is, that's going to bring in the changes that you're looking for. So he recommends placing the crystal citrine over the sacral and the solar plexus. So that would be a big cluster that you'll buy. Making sure it's charged and cleansed, placing it over there, that part of the body, lying down each night and just breathing in that sense of abundance. It's also going to bring in that sense of motivation into the sacral and the solar plexus. Exactly what is needed, it will bring in, he says. Make sure it's a substantial piece that will fit over both, or you can interchange. I'm going to thank Gabriel for coming in. And those of you who have picked Archangel Haniel, let's bring Haniel in. Thank you. Here comes Haniel. Such a beautiful, calming energy. Haniel's lighting up some deep sense of calmness within the areas where there has been anxiety. Haniel talks about as well, they're all talking about crystals today, so Haniel's talking about the energy of celestite. It's a very calming crystal. Also will bring in a sense of quiet inner confidence in you. And Haniel says a sense of direction. I've never known celestite to bring that in, but a sense of direction. That's how it's going to work. Thank you. So Haniel says the crystals that we recommend will work differently for each person. So those crystals, it feels as though they will use or they will yield to exactly what you're needing and take you in those directions. Interesting, I didn't know that. So Haniel's bringing that forward, explaining that to me to explain that to you. So there you go. So finding celestite, and I would buy a substantial piece that you can, for some of you, it'll be placed to the left side of the heart center. He says, find, he or she, they're neither he nor she, find the center point where the anxiety is and place the celestite on that part of the body. Haniel is recommending. Haniel says some of you are giving birth to something new and you've been sitting on your nest for a while. This new birth is beginning to come forward. It's coming forward within you and externally within your lives. You will see those shifts in paradigms occurring, those shifts in opportunities, those shifts around you. There's even some changes in loved ones or people around you. They're starting to act a bit differently or react differently to you. That is also starting to come in. It's like there's been a truth that you've held up to them. And it's like been a mirror. When they've looked at you, they've seen themselves and they're starting to either pull away and look the other way, be less concentrated on coming at you, excuse me, or there is a shift of sorts that's come in within the relationship between you and them, and you're finding things are a little easier, that they've finally gotten something that they didn't get before, and they're a little bit less intense with you. That's what he's making me feel. So there's something about new moons coming in for you. Something about a change in moons, perhaps in each of your charts. I never taught like this, or just a new moon coming in. There's something around a new moon that will come in for you. There will be that shift around that new moon. There will be a shift in cycle. So look for when the new moon is, either in your charts for astrology or for the new moon for all of us. But there's something around that. I don't know when new moons come in. I don't really pay attention to astrology, but Haniel was bringing that forward. So I'm giving what she is saying interesting. So the cycles of the moon she talks about, she says that is when it is time to come forward with your new ideas. That'll be time when things are more ripe, she says. Interesting. I've never taught like this, but she's bringing that forward. So I want you to pay attention to this. There is some sort of proposal some of you are having. You're wondering when to bring it forward. She says you'll know. You're just on the brink of bringing it in, and you'll know just when to propose this proposal to that person, to that company, idea to someone around you that you love, or whatever this is. Some of you have been designing. Some of you have been planning. I'm just seeing that. Some of you are quite entrepreneurial as well. Don't lose faith in what you want, she says. You're almost there. We want you to keep believing and bringing forward to fruition what it is that you want. And really, she says, what it is that you need. She's working with each of you. And she's just working on the outer edges of your aura, bringing in the confidence that is needed to move you forwards in exactly in the ways in which you're ready for, you want, and your teams are looking to foster you in as well. So there's 3 categories here. She brings forward a sense of joy within the bottoms of the heart centers for you, and a sense of compassion as well is needed for each of you, she says. For there has been some sort of quiet sadness that's been tucked around behind the heart, and she's acknowledging that. She's bringing a sense of courage in that, in spite of any of that, you've got this. You deserve to feel more love, deserve to reach for and bring to fruition what it is that you want. And you are loved, she says. That's really beautiful. I'm going to thank Haniel for coming forwards. All right, I hope you will have a magical weekend. I have 4 spots left on my Return to Wholeness meditation course. It's a healing series that will be emailed each Friday out around the world. We start September 19th. If you're feeling a pull for this, you're welcome to send me an email. I can shoot you the advert again. Otherwise, it's been posted in the newsletter, which was last week, and also it's been posted on Facebook. I haven't gotten around to the community pages on YouTube yet, but you're certainly welcome to send me an email and I'll easily shoot you the advert. Many blessings. Thanks, everybody.